Hey guys, it's Julie. I just want to touch base with you. As you know, this is a new venture for me. I've shopped on a budget for years, I've lived on a budget for years. Does that mean I always make the right choices? No, not at all. Does that mean I never mess up? No, not at all. I'm human. Um, I've been asked for several years to do a YouTube channel. First of all, two reasons I'm trying to do a YouTube channel. First of all, my son wants to do one. He's wanted to do one for years, and I told him he couldn't do one until I tried it. So he could see how people are. There are nice people out there, there are good people out there, but then there are some that, as we know, are not so nice, right? The other, so I told him I would have to do a channel first so he could see how people are to see if he could actually handle it. Number two, which he probably doesn't even care about that anymore. He's older now. Anyway, number two is I've been asked by several people for years to do a channel for my budgeting and being able to feed my family on as little as possible and still be healthy or mostly healthy. Do we eat all healthy food? No, not at all. Do we eat no processed food at all? No, not at all. But we try to limit a lot and we try to do things differently. So for my personal goal, and I upped it about a year ago because of inflation, and I've been able to stick to it so far. For a family of four, my budget, my grocery budget, this is just for groceries, is $80 a week. I try not to spend more than $60 because that $80 is for everything. It's for snacks, it's for eating out, it's for concessions at the ballpark. If we go to the ballpark, it's for everything. So what I like to do is stay as close to 60 as possible. And then I can save the rest for a special dinner or going out to eat or a treat or whatever. So that is the goal. Do I always do it right? No, I don't. Sometimes I will spend more on bulk meat if I find a good sale on meat. And then I will take away from weeks if I don't have enough set up in my buffer. I went to Aldi yesterday just for a couple of items because I found a recipe for, fancy ramen. And I had everything basically except the ramen. So I went to the store. I spent $11 and some change. I got a gallon of milk. My kitchen is atrocious, guys. This is called real life. First day of school, full-time working mom. So everything is just, the sink is full of dishes. Our dishwasher's not working right. We're having to rewash and rewash. So my apologies if you see a nasty sink that's full of dirty dishes. That's how you know we're eating at home, because the trash can is not full of to-go boxes, okay? So I got a gallon of milk that was half price because it's going to expire soon. I also got a 12-pack of ramen, not in the cups, but the regular ramen. And then I got a 2-pound bag of carrots, and I got some bananas. That's all I got yesterday, and it was $11 and some change for 4 items. $11 and some change. So I made this ramen, and it was, when I say I saw a recipe, I saw it. I saw them making it. I saw what they were putting in there, but I didn't see measurements. I didn't see spices. I didn't listen to it. It was on mute. So did it taste like fancy ramen? No, not really. It tasted like soup with ramen in it, but that's okay. It was full of vitamins and nutrients and all kinds of good stuff. So there's $11 and some change down. Usually I go to the store Thursday, Friday. I look at, wait till all the ads come out. And then I like to walk through the stores because then you can see clearance items that they don't have advertised, or special in-store deals they don't have advertised. We're going to be very busy this weekend, at the end of this week, tomorrow, Friday. Practices, working late, whatever. So I thought I'd go ahead and go today. Today's schedule has turned out differently than I thought. It's the first day of school. I took off work. Schedules have changed, so it allowed me to be able to go ahead and go to the grocery store. So let me show you. I just went to Aldi. And yeah, like I said, if you see the dirty stuff in the kitchen, if you see the sink full of dishes, my apologies. It's real life. I do have a crock pot going of veggie broth. So when I will be able to get that canned up and processed and canned and shelf stable, I don't know, but it's cooking. I got 1 container of almond milk. We go through a lot of milk, so I went ahead and got another gallon, full price. I got some pistachios to snack on. I got some pecans because I'm going to make some chicken salad. I got cilantro. We have everything we need to make tableside guacamole. We have avocado. We have tomatoes. We have limes. We have red onions. Is there anything else? Salt and pepper and garlic. But we did not have cilantro. So now I can make some nice guacamole. I got 1 bag of spinach. I have about half a bag in the fridge left over. We can use it for salads, smoothies, sandwiches, whatever. I got 1 loaf of white bread. Is that the healthiest? No. It was on sale, and the kids like it. They also had these baguettes that were 50% off. I got 2 of those. We'll also be doing some tuna salad. My husband went to Costco probably a few weeks ago, and loaded up on tuna and canned chicken. So I'll be making chicken salad and tuna salad this week or this weekend. We have lots of days with practices next week, so it'll be easy to make a sandwich and go. But if he wants a fancy sandwich on a baguette, he can do that. He can even put some guacamole on there as well and make it really fancy, right? Got 1 thing of mushrooms. I have some mushrooms. These were on sale, and we cook with them a lot. I got some veggie chips that were on clearance for like $1. Did I need this? No, I probably should have saved the $1, but it's probably a little better than most choices for chips. I'm saying that, but I don't know. I haven't even read it. There is less than a gram of added sugars. That's good. There is oil, of course, which is not so great, but I bought them. Fruit and veggies in our house are an open, okay, you can snack on them. The only time they can't snack on fruit and veggies is like when I'm cooking dinner, because then they won't be hungry for dinner, right? So they're open game. So I got 2 bags of grapes because, well, they were on sale, and I'm going to be making the chicken salad, like I said. And I put grapes in my chicken salad, so if I wait a couple days to make my chicken salad, there won't be any grapes left. So I got 2 bags, got a couple of zucchini. I'll probably put this in the crock pot tomorrow for dinner tomorrow night. Got a bag of Red Delicious apples because they were the cheapest ones. I did get a cantaloupe. They're on sale for $1.69 this week. I got 3 blocks of cheese. I almost got shredded cheese because it was cheaper, but we don't like the shredded cheese. Yes, it's more convenient. Yes, it's easier. Yes, it's a time saver, but have you ever noticed when you shred your own cheese, it all sticks together because it doesn't have the extra preservatives and crap in it to keep it from sticking. So yes, shredded cheese is more convenient, but you can tell we don't eat perfectly, right? Oh, I meant to get them string cheese and I forgot. You'll have to wait till next week. Anyway, so yeah, the block cheese just didn't have those extra preservatives in them. Found these drumsticks that were 50% off. So they were $6 for a little over 3 pounds, so 50% off that. I think I'm going to put the chicken in the crock pot tomorrow morning with some rice, zucchini, onions, mushroom, maybe some carrots, with some veggies, like a veggie rice, and just let it cook all day. And that'll be dinner tomorrow night, which will be great since, I'm sorry, I was getting a message at the same time, which will be great since we'll be home. We'll either be home late or my husband can feed the kids before the practice that's tomorrow night. So it'll be ready when they get home. I did get a box of saltines. This was requested to go with tuna salad. I got 2 boxes of Ziplocs, sandwich, and snack. These aren't food. I could subtract them out of the budget. I just don't want to deal with it right now. So there we go. And there is 1 bell pepper and 1 tomato from our garden. Yes, we have a garden. No, it's not doing great. I haven't had time to get out there. I haven't had time to pull the weeds. I haven't had time to water. I haven't had time to pick. We have okra that's over a foot long because I haven't had time to get out there. The garden can save so much money. You can save so much food and prepare for the winter and preserve this food and not let it go bad. And there's so many great things about a garden. If you're there to do the work, right? I did no canning last year. Did no canning before last year. Last summer was the first time I canned, and you can look at the top. Most of this stuff, those peppers are from this year. A lot of the stuff I just have not had time to preserve. I have a pear tree that's losing its pears. There's pears all over the ground that I could put up for preserves. I haven't had time. There's been 1 weekend that I had time to do any kind of preserving. I did 2 batches of refrigerated pickles. Didn't even get them shelf stable. Refrigerated pickles. I did those banana peppers. Next to the banana peppers are hot peppers. I did hot peppers, and then next to that are some figs. I did figs last year. They were great. I did figs this year. They didn't turn out right. Am I going to throw them away? No, I'll figure out something to do with them. Maybe I'll do jam bars with figs. I don't know. Anyway, so this is my haul. This is our food for a week. Does this mean this is all we are eating for a week? No, because like I said, I buy things in bulk sometimes. We have a lot of vegetables and stuff in our pantry. You can see it over there. We don't have as many vegetables as we did, but we have lots of food, so we're fine. And then we have a couple of freezers in our barn. One is just for meat that we harvest on the land, deer or hog, or are there hogs on their property right now? No. If we catch catfish in the river, whatever, that's for the stuff that we harvest. The other one is for things that I find on sale, or for like the tomatoes that I haven't had time to preserve, so I'll put them in the freezer, or old bananas, because every Christmas I make banana bread. So we have food. So this is not all we will be eating for the week. But, so our total, before I completely forget where I am, $11 and some change yesterday. I spent $51.21 today. $51.21 today. So with the 11 and some change, I'll say 12 yesterday. So that'd be $63. $63 for groceries. I will spend some money tonight, most likely at church. If it's where we do dinner at church on Wednesday nights. It's just starting back tonight. We took July off. If it's something that my husband will want, I will get him dinner to go. And I doubt I will eat though. Children 12 and under are free. Actually, my son's 12, so we need to pay for him as well. So we may just do the family deal. It's $15 a family, no matter how many people, or $5 a person. So yeah, not bad. I'm still, even with that, even if I buy 2 meals or 3 meals, if I do 15, I'm still under $80 for the week, which is really good. I don't have much of a buffer, but there's a couple dollars left. So what did I say we're at? 63. Say I do the whole family thing, $15. So that is 78. So there's $2 left to play with. for next week. If I really get in a bind, I can subtract what I paid for those Ziploc bags, probably $4. So we'll see. So, but it's not too bad for a week's worth of groceries. $63. Is it as much food as I could get 2 years ago? No, not at all. But there's a big difference between want and need. And we have food. We have nutritious food overall. We still have, so I'm going to do the chicken salad. We'll do the tuna salad. We'll do the rice and drumsticks in the crock pot tomorrow. And we still have leftover the ramen. Yeah, I made a big pot. I had too many vegetables in it. Anyway, so we have lots of food. Most of it's nutritious food. So it's doable. Is it always easy? No. But this is how I feed my family of four for $80 a week or less. So stick tuned if you want to see more. Thanks for sticking with us. And we hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you.